This exercise does not start with a sample file. With this and the subsequent video, I want to show you what happens when files are saved using Revit MEP. So for this exercise, I'm going to start a new project with the mechanical template. From the startup screen, click on Mechanical Template or one that you'd prefer. For the sake of this exercise, I'm not going to do any modelling, I'm just going to save the file. From the Application button, click on Save. I'm now going to browse to my Documents folder, to the set of folders where I keep my project files, and give the file an appropriate name, my MEP project, and click on Save. You can see in Windows Explorer that I have running alongside. My MEP project is an RVT file. That's the file extension. There's the date and time it was saved, the type of file it is, a Revit project, and its file size. Let's see what happens when I click on Save again. I can either do this from the Application button or from the Quick Access toolbar. Clicking on the Save button produces a backup file. Revit backup files are indicated by this incremental number. So clicking on Save again will produce another backup file. And again, but this time notice how we still only have 3 backup files, and as I carry on saving, the oldest one drops off. This number of backups is controlled by Revit. So if I go back to the Application button, and this time click Save As a Revit project, before I click on Save, let's click on Options. Here I can define the maximum number of backups that Revit keeps. It's a good idea always to have at least one backup, but 23, I don't think so. It doesn't matter how cheap storage is, you'll soon fill your server if you maintain 23 backups. Under these file save options, we've also got the option to compact the file and choose the thumbnail preview, which can be taken from the active view or sheet, or a predefined 3D view. We can also get Revit to regenerate this if that view is not up to date. Generally, this would be set in your project template, and there would be no further need to come in here and change the maximum number of backups. You would use this file saving method when working alone. When it comes to working in groups, that's a different matter entirely, and something that we'll be looking at in our next video.